Anyway, this is me. I'm in Boston right now. You don't believe that? You say it is snowing. Can't you see the snow? I mean, goddamn. Anyway, so I'm a spy. I'm an operations officer. I work for the CIA. Yeah. My code name is Windfall. A third agency just confirmed what two other agencies have indicated. So it's very, very reliable information here. There is going to be an attempt to bring down a U.S. airliner. And anyway, I have additional details. It turns out that they've already noted that an MP at a air base next to, close by, a civilian airport has been discovered moving back and forth at night, apparently positioning things along the fence, and some of them are weapons, and some of them are just boxes that they haven't opened yet, but they believe that these boxes contain possibly elements of a rocket launcher. That is, a Stinger missile system or something. So it turns out they probably, according to my friends in the East, my friends from the East, I'll say, that's the third agency, which I just received this information very recently. It's about 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today's date is February 8th, 2013. I'm in Boston, Massachusetts. I got here by train, by SkyTrain, of course. Anyway, they have questioned the person involved with this illegal activity. The person refuses to talk. They have this person isolated. They aren't even noting the arrest. This has been placed under the umbrella of national security, and but this may just be a feint, like somebody doing something to just arouse the authorities so they can see what happens. This may not actually be the actual operation, but it will be a large aircraft. It will be a jet aircraft, but it may not be a regular passenger jet. It may actually be some billionaire's personal craft, the personal aircraft. I don't know. This is what I've been told, and I guess this is a very fast aircraft, and usually could outrun any pursuing missile, or at least outmaneuver it. So it must be some exceptional plane. Evidently, the person who owns this plane is a CEO of a very large company, one of those Fortune 500 companies, maybe at the very top of the list. They have oodles of money, millions, billions of dollars to spend on luxury items. And this is one of the reasons they've been targeted by Al-Qaeda. Because they evidently support, some defense industries. It possibly could be somebody like Bill Gates, but I'm not sure. It's not clear. The information was sketchy because it had to be handled very clandestine, very covertly. The information was transmitted to me in a way that is very cloaked in secrecy. You know, it's very, you know, it's not easy to. I mean, it's easy for me to get the information, but it's not easy for they have the actual information transmitted or given to me, because I'm being watched 24/7. So anyway, here I am at Beacon Hill. Snowing. Look at the snow coming down. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, it's snowing right through the sun is shining through the snow. Isn't that amazing? But anyway, it seems like there's more involved here, because bringing down a passenger jet would be, of course, a serious act of terrorism. But there's more involved to it. The question is, the details are leaking out. The details are being gathered as quickly as they can be, but what the terrorists actually intend to do, they haven't actually decided. Have I told you about how they decide on what action to take? They have a small child, a small boy, pick a pebble out of a stream. If it's a white pebble, it's one thing. If it's a black tape pebble, it's another thing. That's how they decide. The boy in Alabama, for instance, he was brought to that bunker for a particular reason. He was going to be the selector. I guess the person that brought him had been indoctrinated by an element of Al-Qaeda, had converted, and they were doing what his terror masters wished him to do, which I guess was to basically have the boy select targets. You know, all he had to do was just say, I want to pick a pebble. He wants him to pick a pebble. It's like, I don't know, you have running water, you have like marbles, black marbles, white marbles, and then you have maybe a basin, something to wash in, and then anyway, the pebbles move around freely. I'm not the pebbles, the marbles in this case, and then the boy, without looking, picks out one, just one, and then shows it to the man, and the man notes what he picked, white or black. So anyway, and then through coded messages, sometimes just substitutions, he's able to convey this information, and then someone working on the outside but near the site of the kidnapping conveys that information further along the line. Eventually it gets to people who are actually ready to do the actions. They've already done they've already had three separate potential terror attacks in the United States just this week, and this will be the fourth. And the three have been stopped because they've been discovered, but you know, they keep coming. It's like a blizzard of activity. I mean, a literal blizzard of activity. Yeah, blizzard of activity. So I don't know if I can get this up on YouTube or not, because since I'm working on a screenplay, I can always kind of frame it as an attempt to work out a very interesting mystery. But you know, it's real. Anyway, signing off.